And despite being the personification of stuck, I actually didn't even know where to start. But then, inside this hyperactive, highly distractible ADHD brain of mine, I had an epiphany. I would just attack one of the things in my life that was holding me back. I would just release one of the handbrakes. And so I chose sleep. And I decided that no matter what was going on in my life, I would ensure I prioritized sleep wholeheartedly. Now, it might not sound like it, but this was actually a very radical idea. And this is how it started. You know, here's the thing though, this transformation, it wasn't some magic potion or some fairy godmother waving around her wand. No. It was about noticing the small things, the things I was doing every day. Eating better, breathing deeply, sleeping more, moving mindfully, and hydrating effectively. In a crisis, we have a tendency to reach for these grand sweeping solutions to change our lives, right? But then fundamentally overlooking the basics of what it is that we're doing every day. Your handbrake habits. There's 5 of them, I'll remind you. Eating, breathing, sleep, movement, and hydration. So, you've all heard the saying, don't sweat the small stuff. Who hasn't heard that? Seriously, we've all heard it. But this is where I think we get it wrong. Put some sweat into the small stuff. Do that, and the rest will follow. Simplify. To amplify. Do one thing, and then do it again. Does this all make sense? Excellent. So, we all know that we should take the stairs instead of the lift because it's good for our health, it's good for our cardiovascular health, our mental well-being, blah, 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 blah. And so then we do it once. Who's guilty? Once is not enough. These tiny decisions, this is what your life is made of, right? They are your habits. In Australia, 9 out of 10 deaths, that's 90% of deaths, are associated with chronic diseases. Isn't that scary? Most of which could be avoided if we just looked after ourselves a little bit better. If we ate, breathed, moved, slept, hydrated a little bit better. Sounds simple. Because it is.